Book of Romans, chapter 13. We'll start at verse 10, and it reads, Love worketh no ill to his neighbor, therefore love is the fulfilling of the law. Verse 11, and that knowing the time, and now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. You know, the Lord is so cold, man. Like, are you serious? Verse 12, the night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light. This truth. You know, this world blinds you, and a lot of people's in this world. The Lord might give you somebody that actually is dealing with you. I've seen the Lord work through people that don't really truly believe, just to give you something that you probably might have missed or the Lord wanted you to bring. I mean, if you really on your square, you paying attention, like the Lord always speaking for it. You just gotta be, I'm not the coldest. Like, I mean, I'm really goofy for real. If you want to know the truth. Like about the goofy, my baby got all straight A's and she can't even really subtract, buddy. It's like, how the fuck? That's how you know this place is failing. Like, this is the worst place ever to be. She got straight A's, but she can't even. She wanted a certain amount of money. I was like, I'm gonna give it to her. They don't ask for much, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'll give her the money. Whoa! But before I gave her the money, the Lord was like, ask her a question. So I did, and it made me so mad. Oh my God. How you got straight A's, but you don't even know how to fucking and school, just like life, only gets harder. So Salakia for you, my daily rant. You know what I'm saying? Hey, no, I don't want to be here. I'm in pain. And I could heal myself. I choose not to. Because I want them to feel what Mike Tyson say? Mike Tyson might be a demon, but he said a lot of real nigga shit. He said, I'm in pain. I want them to feel my pain. He said, nigga, they don't give a fuck about my children. I want their children to be like daddy. Yeah. Mike Tyson abused, and Custom Model was a demon, if you didn't know. They say he's a good nigga, but Mike Tyson, I was going to do a lesson on it. Mike Tyson was like, man, he said, I summoned you. Believe that. Yeah, these people's not what they appear. Yeah, and that's why I know the Lord gonna give people that really was just locked into the spirit and really the Lord was dealing with, and the Lord actually created from the foundation of the earth. They gonna show you we not regular people. The elder brought out Simeon Tuku, what's his name, Tuku, and then I came across so much information. I never heard of him until the elder brought it out, and then I've heard all the kind of stuff about him. He said they cut this man up like Rasputin. They cut up Rasputin like that too. And then he came back. Just like, if you ever watch Hellboy, they called him Rasputin. They said he was trying to end the world. But he said he was like kind of like a Messiah. Now, the elders always going to how Jake was in Russia, So it's funny. Salakia for being all over the place. I've been intoxicated. I don't know if I should do the videos when I'm drinking or not. I do know that the elders say, I heard the elders say they used to they would drink before they would go out because they didn't need that courage. Now they just do it just through the spirit because they built up. You know what I'm saying? The Lord know what we need, man. I had a bottle of liquor because the brother sit up there. We had a whole pack going, we gonna buy a bottle of liquor, we all gonna drink it when the shit go down. I drank it when the government shut down. And when I realized how drunk I was, I said, I don't want to be that drunk when this shit be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, a brother's not coming to everybody rescue. You know what I'm saying? You got to have your wits with you, but scriptures talk about being sober-minded. And it's not about being drunk off the philosophies of, it is, Salakia, it's about being sober off the philosophies of the world. Look at DJ Trump, look at America, look at like where these people will have you going, leading you astray. Scriptures talk about in the book of Isaiah chapter 9, the leaders of these people cause them to err. But it's also about being like, you could be, it's a such thing as overdoing anything. You could drink too much water and be fucked up. And I'm not talking about anybody else. I'm talking about myself. First and foremost, because again, I'm only with myself. And Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, that's not true. Again, I still follow doctrine and I still pray for brothers and all that. Because I don't know what the Lord got going, but I know everybody amazed. Like, I ain't bugged out completely yet. I'm a half of a stone man, like off of Game of Thrones. Had the disease and then got cured. That was the Lord. And the Lord of light, show you how cold that, and the brother always used to say, that was the Heavenly Father. That dude, George R. Martin got, my mind be like in 12,000 places. And I always used to say, like, the only way you don't go crazy is the Lord don't let you go crazy. Because, I'm talking about, I can know something about something I just heard in the news, know something about something that been happened. They killed 2 little girls and put them in the suitcases. And it was around the time that the elites literally got exposed for doing what they was doing. No, this is a wicked ass city. And then Jake wondered why I didn't want the coat. Jake tried to get me the coat out of everybody. I was like, I don't want that coat. But I never tried to disrespect me. It's a episode of The Sopranos where Tony was the boss, and then the dude that he looked up to came home from doing a bid, and he wanted to give him his coat. He beat a dude up and took the coat from him. He's like, yeah, you want the coat? Get the coat. Yada, yada. And he didn't want the coat, though. So he gave the coat to somebody else, and it offended that dude. And they spirits and they relationship changed based on that, because he never said nothing about it. That's why the scriptures talk about a little leaven leavening the whole loaf. So because he was an underling of the boss, but he actually at one point in time was like over this man, he felt some kind of way, but he couldn't really say nothing. And then it would show out throughout their relationships. Sopranos was a good show to a degree. I remember going to a bar when I was younger, and Nick was like, is they showing the Sopranos? And they was like, no. And the dude was like, well, him and his bitch, I was like, this nigga's a gangster. He said, bitch, if we can't watch the Sopranos, I don't want to be here. That was funny. Salakia. Hey, you ever heard like of an old man write his memoirs? Salakia for if anybody don't find it funny. I'm laughing at it because this is beautiful. The Lord coming, you can feel it. You know what I'm saying? And if I don't get to wake up tomorrow, at least I got to see today. You get what I'm saying? Pray the Lord keep me. And if he don't, I pray the Lord redeem me in the kingdom. It says, the night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the whole Salaki, and let us put on the armor of the light. And let us put on the armor of light, which is his truth. This knowledge, this wisdom, this understanding. And we got to walk therein. We can't just quote it and not do it. That's a hypocrite. That's hypocrisy. Lord hate that. Verse 13, let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness. That's the spirit, because I was just talking about being drunk. Not in chambering and wantonness, not in strife and envying. But put ye on the Lord Yahushua Mashiach, and make not provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof. The spiritual, I was going to go outside, right? Although I did a video today. And the last minute, the spirit jumped on me and was like, no, just keep your ass and do a video. So this video popped in my mind because it was something I was going to bring out earlier, but I didn't. Sometimes we hide lessons in the cut. But like the elder said, though, if you got the mindset to do 2 and 3 videos, make sure you do that. You should want to do more if you can. The error will really be in the spirit, because to even come up with that many topics or, nowadays, shit, it ain't even, we should all be in that spirit. Maybe the Lord will come quicker. But the thing is this, when I hit the button, elder brother, in the news, say, hit the button. When I hit the button, like 2 minutes later, I just start hearing all kind of ambulances. So I want to start off by giving all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua for this truth, this wisdom, this knowledge, and giving me the understanding of the Holy Spirit to be able to accept it and actually, understand it. Call to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua by Hashem Kodash. Double honors to our elders and our apostles that taught us the truth through um, peace and salutations to Akim across the four corners of the earth, pushing the truth with faith and with sincerity, following the labors of our elders and apostles, our teachers, on basically risking their lives and their freedom to do so now more so than ever. I did a video earlier to yesterday, and I parked in the parking lot, and I'm watching people park and get out. Them motherfuckers start getting on the what's that called? You know, the schools got it, and certain places got it where like the you know the you know the PA system where you can hear them talking. Motherfuckers talk about nigga, you illegally parking, loitering, you panhandling. I'm listening to this shit. I say this is crazy. You watched all the other people. If I'd have just got out the car, it might have been okay. The Lord still took care of me because I was doing the Lord's will. But it's just funny. We really gonna be hated. And the elder brother just did a video about that. He said that the being of the Lord gonna be hated just like Yahweh Shah was hated, or it was kind of worded similarly to that. Salakia, I know I butchered this intro, but you know, at the end of the day, peace and safety to the sincere Akim and their families that's pushing the truth week in, week out, and giving their bodies as a living sacrifice. Shalom to, you know, all the sincere believers and the Israelite foreigners scattered abroad in the name and living in the land of the other nations, but subscribing to the truth. Maybe looking like the heathen, but believing in this truth of Yahweh Bashem Yahshua. To you I give peace and salutations. So again, this lesson is based on there's a lot going on. The elders and a lot of brothers been doing a lot of videos. It's supposed to be quick hit. I run my mouth a little bit because you know my mind state. I probably am fucked up. You know, I've been doing this battle and shit since what? I get attacked by heavy demons. You know, and then I did what the Lord wanted me to do, because if He didn't want me to do it, we wouldn't be here, right? And my dog snored like a grown-up man. Anyhow, but the prophecy I'm looking for is for the bank to fail, which we all seeing. That's why you pretty much had the Federal Reserve go offline and all that shit. You know, that's all a precursor. So fair use. I'm not profiting off of this, but I'm gonna play these two videos, and you take from it what you want to. Lord willingly, you get edified.
So people are asking me, are we going into a crash? The answer is yes. I've been getting a ton of messages from all you guys where it says this on your banking apps. The Federal Reserve is on the fritz. Payments are delayed. Then we have this message from the banking system itself. It says all U.S. banks are actually under a cyber attack right now because of Iran, but that could be a red herring. I mean,
I'm gonna say this much. I went to go remove money and I had trouble doing that. I was able to get some, but I'm hearing shit that don't make no sense. One bank saying this, one bank saying that. Because I did one thing, it fucked it all the way up. I couldn't do it again. It's just like a lot of little retarded shit. And again, something is going to take place. Like the elder brother did that video, imminent. And you go look up that word. I'm not going to do it for you. I just cuss my children out about that shit. I'm killing myself, and you get everything you want. You know, my daddy didn't buy me everything I wanted, but I understand why he didn't do that now. If he did that now, I probably wouldn't be able to take care of them now. I'd have been one of them feminine ass, soft ass. You know, pain makes a man get strength. You know, that's why the elder always quote that quote about weak men make life hard, and then a hard life make a strong man. So most strong men went through some hard shit. My thing is, you know, like again, I know Silent Night, I know how to be quiet, all that shit. But I thought, you know, because the thing is this, I know I'm being watched. We all be, you know, they're like, I'm talking about, they come down the street, they looking at me, fuck, I moved the car, they followed me back around, I mean, all kind of little weird shit. And I'm hearing Jake that was in the camp, that's in the camp saying same shit. So now they catching up. And so that's why the Lord, you know, again, the camp can't be blaming us, but you know, I'm gonna be a martyr. Don't you get that? Because they gonna still say I did it. even though I didn't. So my only witness is Yahweh Shai and Yahweh Bashim Yahshua. You know what I'm saying? And I take that sacrifice gladly, you know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, you know, the Lord love us for real. You get what I'm saying? You know, sometimes you might break a piece of metal, but you know, that metal can all you ever seen a rusted ass gun or a rusted knife and then it don't work anymore, but then they actually refurbish that same weapon that was dead. You get what I'm saying? The Lord cold, man. Like, trust me and believe. But yeah, this shit over with. And I don't know when, but I do know this. I pay attention to a lot of shit while people think I'm slow. And I let people think that. Like, I play chess. So, like, I say certain shit and do certain shit. You know, motherfucker told me, I tell this nigga that. I tell this nigga that. I tell this nigga that. Like on some movie shit, and the nigga that say the thing that I'm looking for, that's the nigga. You get what I'm saying? That's too much chess, though. I like chess. I'm not in love with chess. You know what I'm saying? I like women, but most women on this side is fucked up. I got one good woman, and she got demons pouring out of her. I know something bad about to happen because my demon popping up out the blue again. Whenever this bitch come, some bad shit happen to me or to something. The difference is this. We at the end of the world. I'm not about to argue with you or nothing. My thing is this. You don't really care. We've already figured that out. But why you want to come now? I mean, she calling frantically. You know what I mean? Like, no. I mean, let the Lord save her. If she's of the Lord gonna save her. I can't save you. We purging the demons on this side. Fuck that. Nah, nigga, I got a lot of demons on me and around me and shit. We ain't bringing that demon. If I'm the biggest demon, then you are the weakest link. You know what I'm saying? Like that type shit. You don't get me. And I'm making jokes about this shit. I watched Jake like, oh, this is so terrifying because, man, do you not know we gonna get all tested and you doing the will of the Lord, you still gonna get tested, nigga. Don't you get that? Jake be thinking because ain't nothing happened that you solid, you good. Hey, you know what I mean? People, the elders be speaking on like, the elders speak on a particular person all the time and ain't nothing. He look like he prospering. I don't want his hand because I see what the elder talking about. You know what I'm saying? So, no, Jake, that's why you're supposed to be always in the constant fear of the Lord. You know, and the elder brother was talking about in edification. The edification is this. The Lord loves us, but the Lord gonna actually fuck those that's not right of us. That's why we don't have to lift a finger. The scriptures talk about be as like the scriptures talk about vengeance of the Lord, be as worms. A worm is defenseless, you know. Lord, I think called us ants. The Lord didn't, you know, because it's the same power that gave us the power to whoop our enemies to the point where 5 men will whoop on 100. You know what I'm saying? Like, take the time to think about that. No, something major is about to happen. And if you can't recognize it, yeah, it ain't meant for you to.
Let's not forget, we're $40 trillion in debt. We're kicking the can down the road since 1913. There's no getting out of this unless we crash the system and replace it with a new one. Now, what does this mean? We're going from SWIFT, which is an old 50-plus year...
SWIFT was the old system that they used to actually put them sanctions on like Iran, Venezuela, these different countries that actually got actual real assets, like the elder said, resources that can be utilized. You know, when Maduro, you got to respect Maduro because I think it was Chavez that was in there before and they did that shit to him. And that's when you had, because they had a booming economy and then they did that to him and then pretty much the money failed. And when you think of Genesis 47, makes you think of the money failing. Man, you ain't seen shit yet. Like, I mean, look at what's going on now. And motherfuckers denying the fact that they at the end of the world. I know a woman that I'm close to a degree, but I'll leave that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not, you know, again, I don't have like, what's the word? Like a type of notion to her because again, I know that she's lost. She's a female. Females are like simple. Like the elder brother was breaking down. He's like, a woman doesn't really mature past a certain age. When they get to the flower of their age, a man can make them better, put them on game, give them information. Esau Edom did that for them, and that's why. Look at it's funny. I'm about to show you something. Esau Edom proud, and his woman is this nigga bitch, right? And that's why she's so proud. So the women that was nurses and had these degrees and thought they was somebody, now that they cutting this shit and showing you, nigga, we just used you. Now they feeling stupid. And that's gonna be the biggest humbling. And like I said again, I don't want 30,000 bitches. I'll get them in the kingdom. A woman ain't gonna be a bitch in the kingdom. She gonna be my wife. You get what I'm saying? And that's a spirit, because I ain't mean to speak on this. I don't really speak on the women. I disrespect my children's mother, but she's worth disrespecting. She's not a mother. A mother, I made this statement before. You got female dogs, I've seen it, that have a litter of puppies and see one puppy and don't take care of it. Leave it to die. Now, they say it's instinctively they know something is wrong with that dog. It's either dying or something wrong with it. I watched one dog that my brother had. He had a litter of pit bulls. He had two white ones. He had two all white ones. And he had one that looked like the dog I got now. I was always fascinated with the ones that got the brindle coats. So long story short, though, the mother hated this one dog. So you thought she would kill it. She never killed it. It ended up living. He ended up selling it. All that. Point being, they don't like to be called bitches, but they call themselves bitches. And that's something that a bitch would do.
System to ISO 222.
A mother would have nurtured it. A lot of our women are bitches and hoes, so there are a lot of these bitches and hoes gonna die. Women are gonna be taken care of, delivered. The hoe, I can't even say that because the Lord, he dealt with what they would call the scum of the earth. Mary Magdalene, I believe, then they say she was, not to go off, Salakia, if I get this wrong, but I think one of those marriages was a prostitute. Now, it might not have been Mary Magdalene, but, like it's a lot of Salomes or Salomes, in the scriptures. I remember brothers were sitting up there talking about because of Herod, and he had a daughter, and she was, named Salome, but it was a Salome at Yahushua's, funeral.
Which is the new standard for all banks to communicate with each other with ISO tokens. This is why Trump has his own DeFi platform, you guys.
You get that? So it's really spiritual, because when I watched this the first time, I said, damn, this ain't gonna be no quick hit. But when I watched it the first time, so when they say and deny the fact that he's the king of Babylon, I'm gonna rewind this a little bit. They saying pretty much he's set up to crash the system because he's gonna profit off of it. And it make a lot of sense because when he first came into office, I was doing a lot of videos about how him and his family took over and basically that's the reason why they was pushing the cryptocurrency, because they're gonna profit off of it. This is truly the king of Babylon.
And replace it with,
and I said it. Him did it.
The new one. Now, what does this mean? We're going from SWIFT, which is an old 50-plus-year-old system, to ISO 222, which is the new standard for all banks to communicate with each other with ISO tokens.
ISO 222. So, yeah, and then that's where you're going to be able to use the stable coin, because the stable coin out. If you pay attention to what all they did, why all these brothers got all this great information, but when you piece it together, I'm pretty sure, brothers ain't stupid. You'd be surprised that when the Lord dealing with a man, he could have had no kind of education. And yet and still, the Lord dealing with him, and he'll know all this shit. You know what I'm saying? When you see it for what it is, they systematically doing this. I wouldn't be surprised if the war calmed down. And again, Trump made a statement. He said, shit, y'all should pick y'all next leader for the regime. Now it could have been they did bomb the little area where they had a meeting at right afterwards, but again, all these nations are going to be aboard for this. You got to remember, it's a new world order because ultimately it's the elites behind it. It's Satan, the worshippers of Baal that the Lord gave this. What's that? Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked, but at the same time, they already lost it. That's why they fighting so hard to try to maintain it.
This is why Trump has his own DeFi platform, you guys, decentralized finance, because he's setting up the new system. Now, if he's doing it, why wouldn't you? This is a classic case.
Now, as you got a lot of these people that's these brilliant people. Like he probably set up. Like I've watched a certain amount of his videos. I don't really watch him. I don't think I'm subscribed to him, but I come across his videos, and you could tell like he seems like to me like that dude. The elder brother was talking about this nigga was talking all that shit, and the Lord trapped his ass over in Dubai. You know, he up there, and he got mad at Donald Trump, but you was just up there kissing his ass. Remember? You know, it's niggas that's pretty much, you know, what's the word? How did he say it? He pretty much been making it seem like we feel we entitled. No, even though this system is set up against you. Just so happened, like you got to question who. I mean, some of these people, the Lord really be dealing with Jake. So you know, Jake be on the left hand side and did some like a Floyd Mayweather or a Tank Davis. You know what I mean? Like niggas that literally are talented, but they have nothing to do with the Lord. They not for righteousness. They just here, like they whole purpose is nigga to do their little skill and get some money. You know what I mean?
Of show the problem, give.
Salakia. But again, like I said, you got a lot of these individuals that have transverse, you know, the situations that, you know, Esau designed for so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, and actually gain some kind of notoriety or some kind of position in the society. But at the same time, it's like it's all for naught because you put all that energy into that when this money system and this whole, basically the whole system is about to actually like switch over. It's about to flip. It's about to be some shit that you, So again, and as men, you know, successful men don't just bow down to other men, but they gonna have to bow. Think about that shit. You a man, you know, they say successful men don't just accept any woman. You know, that was, what's that dude name that died? It's on the tip of my tongue too. Samuel, what the fuck? They all cheered when he died. And all he was doing was keeping it 100 with him. And that's why I say, sometimes you can't keep it 100. So I get why the elder said, you know, sometimes it's good or it's you can lie in righteousness. It's just funny. Hey, even that's spiritual too. Even some kind of horn of some kind of vehicle made a noise. That's a train right there. That's spiritual. Because at first I couldn't figure out like what you mean lie in righteousness. But David lied in righteousness, right?
The solution scenario, because why else would the federal chair Jerome Powell be under criminal investigation? That's because they want to end the Fed. And yes, it's a double-edged.
Call Allah Yimla Yahweh Shem Yashab, 144. That's spiritual right there. Call Allah Yimla Yahweh Shem Yashab, Bashem Rachagodash. Call Allah Yimla Yahweh Bashem Yashab, Bashem Rachagodash. Double honor to the elders and to the apostles that told me this truth. The water Yahweh Shem Yashab for giving me this wisdom, knowledge, and this understanding. May you keep me. May the Yahweh Shem Yashab watch over his hopeful elect. Shut the water man.
Sword, yes, taxes is a fraud. Fractional reserve banking is a fraud. The entire system since
Hey, he remind you of freaking Frack or Gorilla. They're gonna be righteous, but at the same time, you want to have love. You know what's that dude name? Damn, he died too. He was like a he was like a like a local politician for Chicago. Damn, he worked for the government. Found out it was all that wickedness going on, and he Steve Coakley. Steve Coakley. He went into the Black Boule and all that, and they killed him. That's why I say it's spiritual, how the Lord will wake you up to the truth. If you listening. Damn, just imagine that, the Lord trying to give you the truth, and you up there trying to be a nigga fighting against it, and angels just watching it. Then you gonna go before the judgment seat, be like, Lord, I didn't know. Nigga, you knew, nigga, you was, nigga, you know. Now that nigga scared. What is that nigga name? Saint Maurice or something? He's Satan, the Saint in the center. You know what I'm saying? And he, like the elder brother said, he say, this nigga know how to confound a bitch, because a bitch stupid. The fuck? Ain't no prize. You ain't won nothing. Like, the bitch with the biggest degree or biggest IQ test don't mean shit. She ain't go. Hey, you ever seen iRobot? That nigga say you the smartest, dumbest motherfucker I ever met. He said you the smartest, dumbest motherfucker I ever met.
13 has been a fraud. I mean, is it a coincidence that the CEO of JP Morgan Chase, Jamie Dimon, just gave a warning to the entire banking system? And yes, this is the same bank that paid almost $300.
Think about this. And you got not just Jamie Dimon. I just did a video about what's that nigga name? Rand Paul. You got the one dude that wrote Rich Dad Poor Dad. So they constantly throwing it in your face. And that dude, Rich Dad Poor Dad, you know, he probably an insane. He ain't probably that nigga. They talking about he owe like so many billions, but he know how to use the system. You know, like they said, Trump went bankrupt so many times, but like Dame Dash said. Which only thing I respect about what Dame Dash was saying, because it's pictures of Dame Dash with certain individuals too. Like again, all them brush like it's an inner circle of shit. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't do something that they like, they cut you off, nigga. I'm cut off now. They said now they put the pain on me. I was glad I had that motherfucking side. And the thing is this, I never benefited from it. I walked away and went through pain, and niggas got something to say. You don't even. Man, listen, you better hope I'm like a peon for real. Because otherwise, yeah, that shit gonna visit you. I ain't gonna sugarcoat shit. I was gonna take the video down and the spirit was like, nope, don't take that down. I hear a brother sit up there and talk about the Lord be talking to him. When I said it, somebody got offended. Like, what the fuck? The Lord talks to all of us in different ways. A voice told me, be quiet.
$100 million to the Epstein victims. I don't know. Here's a thought. Maybe they're using the Epstein files to crash the system. I mean, if you looked at the stock.
And when you take time to think about that, it make a lot of sense because, look, they talking about they about to cut off the sugary snacks. All these states talking about you can't use your EBT to buy certain items, which is a good thing, you know. But my thing is, why did you allow decades to go past? Now when the system is fucked up, now you're gonna do that? So who is that really gonna hurt? It's not gonna really hurt the individual, because what the individual could do is they can go buy Kool-Aid. You know, you could make you something sweet. You know, there's ways around that shit. But, you know, that's gonna, like these stores is hurting because what? They cut off the food. Like, man, motherfuckers can't see this, and that's scary, man. But it's not. You deserve that. Well, if you can't see it, there's a reason why the Lord don't want you to. I just got mad at my children. I got mad at my friend. Because I was like, bitch, I'm sitting up here telling you this all this time. And you talking about going on a vacation. It's motherfucker stuck. I thought she was going to get stuck because she went to like Costa Rica or something last year. She like, can you go with me? I'm like, nah. Hey, like the elder brother said, he said, shit, it's places I would like to go. But I guess I ain't going. I go with the Lord. And I felt him so hard. I said, call on. I felt like I was with him right there in the presence right there. I said, I agree with this man right there. What you talking about? Nigga, you want to go? Well, you go over there, nigga. Like I said, women that do some dumbass. The scriptures talk about how, and I love women, but this society treats women on a pedestal that they thinking they more superior than a man. It's funny. How are you more superior to me, but then you won't want to do half the shit I do? If it's a rat in here, you're not gonna catch the rat. If a nigga break in here, you're not gonna try to fight the nigga. If it's a motherfucking like a roach run past, you want me to do everything that you don't want to do, but you think you equal or above me. You know how stupid that shit's on? Salakia. I'm gonna say various topics.
Market today, $1 trillion was just wiped out. I mean, it.
Hey, this shit over with, man. Like, and it's another video about the money. And this banking shit where you can't get your money. Like, I try to get some money. It's tax season. They like, I ain't never heard you can't get money because other people got to get the money too. I say, what? Yeah, we probably not getting the whole tax. This shit over with. This is the Lord being merciful. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm nervous to a degree because I'm like, but at the same time, I did throw up the prayer. I said, you know what? Because I used to be like that, like, Lord, please let me get the money. But you know what? I'm like, well, Lord, you gave me what I need. Give me what I need. Fuck that money. It's paper. It's digits on their computer. Just imagine when they in your fucking arm or your body. Man, the Lord can't come fast enough. Like, I hate this place. And a lot of people you think solid ain't gonna be solid. A lot of people I heard the elder brother say something that was so cold because I know that. He was like, a lot of people are gonna give up the faith because it's gonna get too hard. Just because you're not around men that call themselves in this truth doesn't mean that you're gonna be able to make it. Because it's your personal walk. And I've been through that. But it's nothing like the brotherhood. Trust me, man, when men and women are totally different. Because a man are really like, I seen men fight each other, punch each other in the face, bitch, I'm gonna kill you, and then be the best of friends. Women can't do that. And that's factual.
It's pretty interesting that since the Epstein files dropped, we've seen a number of CEOs actually carry and doubt. I mean, it
Hey,
Trump
and they said Jim Carrey dead. And then they showed the dude, Jim Carrey might be dead because I think Jim Carrey was a Jake. That's why they embraced him in Living Color like that. He was super talented. He was like one of the most talented people on the show. And he always spoke his mind. If you ever watched anything that he said about certain things when they asked him certain questions, he didn't really like bow down to him.
It's his own DeFi platform.
Like Roseanne Barr didn't. I think she Jake.
You guys, decentralized finance. Because
if you watch Roseanne Barr show, I used to watch Roseanne, and them was niggas. If you ever seen that movie, Lawless, who's that? Tom Hardy and Shia LaBeouf. Like, that's a good movie. Them look like hunkies, but they was niggas. They fuck with niggas. They was selling. They was like what they called them. They was running alcohol. Like the elder brother, or as a comedian, was talking about the drugs of the day back then around the Kennedys was alcohol. That was drugs. The Kennedys used to sell fucking alcohol, so they was drug dealers.
Setting up the new system. Now, if he's doing it, why wouldn't you? This is a classic case of show the problem, give the solution scenario, because why else would the federal chair, Jerome Powell, be under criminal investigation? That's because they want to end the Fed. And yes, it's a double-edged sword. Yes, taxes is a fraud. Fractional reserve banking is a fraud. The entire system since 1913 has been a fraud. I mean, is it a coincidence that the CEO of JP Morgan Chase, Jamie Dimon, just gave a warning to the entire banking system? And yes, this is the same bank that paid almost $300 million to the Epstein victims.
Pay attention to that part, though. That part. Like the elder brother say, that part. What's that dude named Schoolboy Q? That part. Let's rewind that a little bit.
coincidence that the CEO of JP Morgan Chase, Jamie Dimon, just gave a warning to the entire banking system. And yes, this is the same bank that paid almost $300 million to the Epstein victims.
So you think the Lord about to support this shit? They actually, the Lord, look, I'm gonna show you something. The Lord literally with them crashing this bitch.
I don't know. Here's a thought. Maybe they're using the Epstein files to crash the system. I mean, if you looked at the stock market,
And I think this guy's an insider.
today, $1 trillion was just wiped out. I mean, it is pretty interesting that since the Epstein files dropped, we've seen a
It's just like it's interesting when they destroyed that statue of Baal, they got bombed.
number of CEOs actually stepped down from their positions. You guys, even Microsoft lost over $300 billion in market cap, and Bill Gates is not even part of the company. So,
Right, and Bill Gates ain't even working, but yet and still they know Bill Gates making the money off of it. Because to show you it's gonna be a domino effect. Bill Gates still make money off of Microsoft. You really think he don't get no money from that? You'll be a fool. And like everybody already pointed out, as I've been learned that Microsoft is gonna be a big part of. Why you think he pushes so much philanthropy? They gonna push. He's like probably a Rockefeller. He a Rothschild, because that's what the Rockefellers did. Rockefeller is a movie called There Will Be Blood. I named this movie before. That's a good ass movie. Got Daniel Day-Lewis, which he's a great actor. That nigga could take them demons and control them motherfuckers. He's a muse to the 12th power. You get what I'm saying? But the point is, I'm making funnies. But long story short, all the movies he played in that I've seen is good. I don't like every kind of genre of movie, but I pretty much watch every genre of movie. You know what I'm saying? I used to do drugs. I used to be drunk. And if something caught my attention, I'll watch that shit. Lord had me watch all kind of shit. I was watching Medea. I was like, this nigga's a homosexual. I knew the nigga was a homosexual back then. While these goofy ass bitches, I think, oh, this nigga's good. He talented. That's just acting. Like retarded. Long story short, man, like literally, this shit is over with. You can't fix this. Because this is what they want, to put us all in a predicament. Hey, look, but other shit funded. Hey, you might not get paper dollars to get paid. You might get the stable, however the fuck they gonna do it. You get what I'm saying? Might be this other system. And Donald Trump got a part of it? Get the fuck out of here.
the question is, what is the solution? So I know you guys didn't learn this in school. They set you up like that because they didn't want you to play the game. They want you to be a player.
And that's why I say he's an insider, because he's telling you some truth, but he's trying to get you to follow him. That's a demon.
In the game. And I show you guys.
Pay attention. That's why his hair stuck up like that. He's a demon. Yeah, the ears pointed up like an elf. Hey, nigga, I done seen it. I know demons. Look like somebody I know.
all this stuff in my Break the Matrix community. So make sure you guys get in there and let me know what you guys think about.
But I only brought this out to show about he knew enough to expose Trump. About Trump got a whole little system to actually benefit from him too. Trump, like what the elders call him, BB. BB told him, nigga, you ruling the world, nigga. But what he don't realize is he's going to be this. That's why he made the statement the elder said. He said, if they kill me, kill everybody. That nigga such a demon. He said, nigga, everybody got to die if y'all die. He ain't want to be the sacrifice. That's how you know that him getting shot was fake. That's how you know based on that shit. But believe what the fuck you want. I ain't here to convince nobody of shit no more. I ain't never doing that one again. I'm not even trying to convince my children. This is the other video. Yeah, this is 40 minutes.
Carrie, I knew it was coming.
Fair use, fair use, fair use. No, this wasn't even the one. I want the one with the chick. This dog is loud as fuck. This is the one I want. Fair use, fair use. I'm not profiting off of it. I'm just playing it and trying to edify my listeners. And I ain't got that many. So, Everybody got to spread a word, a word, a word, a word. That nigga loud, man. That nigga make me.
The war is a distraction from this.
Wait, it's not about their nukes?
No. Iran's central bank counts because their oil and energy is very important, including for China. If you're going to come out with programmable money,
with a revolutionary new payment system,
with digital IDs that are
That's spiritual. The dog got loud because he don't want you to hear this. That's the demon. I'm gonna rewind again though. This war, because this I've been in the spirit of talking about this money gonna crack. This money about to crack. Like black pepper. What you know about that one?
It's not about their nukes?
no. Iran's central bank counts.
Tucker Carlson probably affiliated. I know a lot of elders don't want to expose him, but nigga, you don't lose a platform and get another platform. When you lose a platform and you blackballed, you don't get nothing else.
Because their oil and energy is very important, including for China. If you're going to come out with programmable money,
with a revolutionary new payment system,
with digital IDs that are interoperable globally, that controls in each jurisdiction centrally, you can't afford leakage. Iran right now is the big leakage in the system. Now, Larry Fink and BlackRock have said
We need to move very rapidly.
they're planning on trading all stocks and bonds using tokens.
All investments on a tokenized platform.
What it means is this is going to be,
We have one common blockchain.
potentially $100, $200, $300 trillion market. Really $100, $200, $300 trillion market.
The wars, the Epstein files, the aliens, AI. It's all to keep you from the truth. The power brokers are trying to preserve US dollar dominance at any costs. All the value is converging into precious metal.
I don't know if this man is an Edomite or not, but I do know he's speaking truth, and the scriptures talk about their tongues shall fall upon themselves. So I'm gonna say this much again. I'm gonna play this one more time. I'm gonna bring out these other scriptures. The Lord made me do this because I was about to do some folly, and then the Lord, when I was about to do the folly, someone said, "Go do this lesson," and then next thing you know, I hear pop, 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 pop.
And soon the digital rails. Put your faith in God and He'll handle the rest. The war is a distraction from this.
Wait, it's not about their nukes?
No. Iran's central bank counts because their oil and energy is very important, including for China. If you're going to come out with programmable money,
with a revolutionary new payment system,
with digital IDs that are interoperable globally, that controls in each jurisdiction centrally, you can't afford leakage. Iran right now is the big leakage in the system. Now, Larry Fink and BlackRock have said
We need to move very rapidly.
they're planning on trading all stocks and bonds using tokens.
All investments on a tokenized platform.
What it means is this is going to be,
We have one common blockchain.
potentially $100, $200, $300 trillion market. Really $100, $200, $300 trillion market.
The wars, the Epstein files, the aliens, AI. It's all to keep you from the truth. The power brokers are trying to preserve US dollar dominance at any costs. All the value is converging into precious metals and soon the digital rails. Put your faith in God and He'll handle the rest.
Got these couple of scriptures to give y'all. My dog, a lot of fucks is like it. I shouldn't have came in here, but this is where I be laying at. I lay by my dog because I'm a dog with him. You know what I'm saying? We gonna protect them, give them a chance to get out. And I know I can't protect nothing, but my mindset is a mindset. I got girls. I can't be around that girl shit. And everybody got something to say, regardless of if you don't even say nothing. Like, nigga got opinion. Like, fuck your opinion. Like, I mean, I got opinions too, but I've never voiced them. You want me to start voicing opinions? I'm gonna offend everybody in the motherfucking right. Stop watching my video. I say this out loud all the time. Stop watching my videos. Because I always gotta hear somebody saying some shit. Do you know how difficult this shit is? The elders brought out the fact that what they went through, and that fucking fucked people's mind up. Do you know, like, look, and the thing is this, I understand he can still be a man of the Lord. And I could be the demon. As the demon, I still want this shit to break. How about that? Hey, you ain't never heard that one, huh? Get your goofy ass the fuck away from me. How about that one? How about that one though? Anyway, this book of I'm getting mad. The fuck is some bullshit. That's bullshit. These niggas just got shit to say. I can talk, so I take nigga, you respect everybody but me, huh? Like, hey, they did that to Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? I'm not Yahweh Shai. If I was Yahweh Shai, we would be delivered, right? This is the book of 2 Peter chapter 3. And I want to start at verse 3 because I want to read that subtitle. This nigga loud as fuck. This nigga bad. I did feed this nigga, dude. That nigga run too. Like, this big ass nigga loud. He just big, man. Nigga guard, big gentle giant. The little motherfuckers is like, ah! Ah! They ain't gonna shoot that nigga 12,000 times, shoot him some ball. Like, right. That nigga crazy. Hey, you give my dog super dog powers, that nigga will fuck you up. You know, super dog powers is just some joking shit. Hey, that show you that, hey, the elders be saying stuff and then you catch it later and you be like, damn. Hey, super dog, they knew that we was gonna get spiritual power, right? Right. I don't give a fuck with that though. I do. You don't just treat your beast any kind of way. But at the same time, like, yeah, demons fucking with it. I heard brother say, hey, I ain't gonna tell y'all that. But that shit fuck with me. And I'm like, ain't nobody talk to him. You want to use his shit, but you ain't gonna talk to him about nothing. He ain't listening to me. He gonna listen to you. Like, motherfucker want power, but don't, man, I never wanted no power. That's why I didn't do it. Goofy ass nigga. You goofy. Dog, I can't listen to nobody but the elders. And that's my spirit. Take that how the fuck you want. When the Lord tell me to listen to somebody, I'm gonna listen. No, I said that. This is the second time I said that. Because it's so funny. Everybody got something to say. Nigga, do you not know, like, what the fuck I watched? Hey, but I'm the demon. So let me die over here. Stop watching my motherfucking videos. I'd rather not have nobody watch and just do videos. How about that? No, I ain't even crazy. Because the thing is, don't commentary, don't commit, don't act like you give a fuck. Y'all don't, like, the same shit, you know. It's cool. No, I pray. I know the Lord did this like for a reason. I was like, damn, I left and that nigga's a heavy demon, man. And the elder know that. Have fun with that. I'm gonna pray for everything because we gotta kill this nigga. That nigga, no. What I'm saying is that nigga spiritually gotta get killed. He gotta, it's so much going on, he fucked up. So what I'm saying is kill him spiritually. Get the fuck away from him. The Lord killed him, but I guarantee they be like, nigga, you gotta do this and both. That nigga probably dead. All this shit going, you ain't even, I ain't seen a video of vocab and the elders be on everything. So they probably seen that nigga making money. They making money off this shit. Everybody's scared. Fear is a tactic that make money off of. The Catholic Church used to do what? In the world, everybody give up you know how many people give up everything? I ain't giving it to y'all. I would never do that. Nah, even though I was dying. Like, you got Shaq and them, you got certain people say we gonna give our money to society because they want society to keep on going on. No, I'll give my money to my children. Blow it, fuck it up, whatever, you know. Nah, I get why people don't let you do something. 50 Cent was a main example of that. I respect that. That's one of the few things I respect about 50 Cent. But 50 Cent love money. So I don't respect 50 Cent. So you confused. Get it? No, I'm a difficult ass person. I'm like weird, nigga. They will call me weird, but I'm not really weird, right? That young nigga was up there, but he just, like, you simple. You know how much, I could have sicked the bitch on him, right? Give me this nigga money. And I ain't never been a pimp, but I could have probably been, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. Weird ass nigga. Salaki. It's a whole bunch of demons in here now, huh? I heard the motherfuckers too. Like, I was like, what the fuck? And I'm gonna put this up for you, Goofy. The coming of the day of the Lord. 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 3. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers walking after their own lust. And that's why you should be Salaki. That's why you're supposed to be locked in with Yahweh Shem Shah. So even though what they say, scripture goes into the, although it's lawful, it might not be expedient. But I remember saying, I'm just saying shit that I'm thinking about because I'm like, it's funny. And I accept it. But it's like, that's scary because it works both ways. Separation is, you ever had a piece of cheese and you got a good piece of cheese and everything else is molded, so you try to separate that good piece of cheese? Verse 4, and saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation. These niggas so scared right now, but niggas still talking shit. I mean, it's like, it's funny and not funny. I'm learning not to laugh at pain based on life right now. Do you know that? When a nigga died, I probably laugh. It's a particular nigga I want to die. I ain't even threw up a curse on this nigga yet. That's how funny this shit is. Because probably when I do, the Lord gonna probably do it. And whoever the fuck with him gonna get, because nigga, you done did, people, I got a whole bunch of shit I don't speak on. The fuck is you talking about? Verse 5, for this they willingly are ignorant of, that by the word of the Most High, the heavens were of old, and the earth standing out of the water and in the water, whereby the world that then was being overflowed with water perished. And that's going into the Lord judging the earth. Verse 7, but the heavens and the earth, which are now by the same word, are kept in store, reserved until fire against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men. Verse 8, 2 Peter verse 3 and verse 8. But beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that in one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years as one day. So the Lord is long suffering, and that's what you got to prepare your mind for. And that's why I believe I was very fast as a child, right? And I got offended when they told me run cross country. I was like, what are you talking about? If I'd have did that back then, I probably wouldn't have did it. I'm glad I didn't do it. Want to know why? Because I'm doing it now. Everything is spiritual, man. Like, I mean, the Lord do major shit to us at certain points in our life. I mean, I'm hungry as fuck, but I'm trying not to eat. I'm trying to literally like do a fast. You can change up your diet or you can do a fast. A lot of people can't fast for 24 hours. I've done it many times. I've never did more. The only time I did more than 24 hours was when I went through my testimony. And people denounced what fucking factor. And that's probably why I didn't respect them. I'm like, nigga, what I'm lying for? You know how long the Lord made me fast for? Motherfucker be like, nigga, you can't live that long. You can live more without eating, without drinking water. You need water. You can live longer without eating. Motherfucker don't even know that. How stupid niggas is. But you gonna tell me something. So, I don't like to talk to people. It's a whole weird shit going on. The Lord broke a branch of a tree and put it in this yard so this nigga can, he's looking at it like I did it. If you do anything stupid, I'm gonna do so. I'm trying to let the Lord deal with it, but that nigga literally is like so carnal. It's like everywhere I go is some demons coming, right? And we know in the scriptures say, what's that, Isaiah 59? He that departed from evil, making himself a prey. Right. If Jake listening, Jake can have his card. I don't want your card. I don't give a fuck about that card. I don't even go up there. Right. I'm pretty sure he know that. He feel bad about something though. You got to deal with that, brother. May the Lord be with you though. I don't feel no ill will to that, brother. I don't feel no ill will to nan, brother. Why everybody going, oh, no, you feel some ill will. Trust me. Because I can feel your ill will. Let the dog die. Fuck it. Yeah, I ain't gonna kill the dog. Let the dog die. If you're not strong enough to deal, I heard the elder say, Jake, let love their children. The Lord will take care of your children. See, that's the scary part, because what if the Lord took you through all that to test you when it's bad with your children? Because like the elder said, the beloved elder apostle said, he said, you might not be catching your hell now, but we all gonna catch hell before this over with. So it'd be fucked up to catch hell in Jacob's trouble. Right. And I'm not mad at them either. I forgave you many times ago. I speak on it because, nigga, you lied. The fuck? Nigga, you talking about somebody evil, wicked, a motherfucker. How are you gonna lie that you good? Like, that don't even make no sense. Explain it though. Like, explain. Show me a scripture. Everybody talking about show me a scripture. Show me a scripture you can lie, and that's okay. Like, righteous lie. I know about King David lying. He lied to get about. The Lord put wisdom on him to go, nigga. I don't know what I'm crazy, nigga. I'm retarded. That was the Lord for real. The quick with this shit. No, man, no. We ain't talking about. We talking about flat foot fucking lie. Oh, hey, another train. Ain't no train going through here. That's just a train hearing what I'm saying. My dog loud too. I can hear the train. Guess what? May the Lord be with everybody. I'm not gonna keep on doing it. My demon coming up. I know some bad shit about that, but I pay attention to patterns, right? I said, nigga, this ain't that regular shit. Everybody coming at once? Nah, nigga, it's cool. I'm gonna eat my. Hey, I eat my cornbread and ain't no milk or no butter or nothing. Just gotta eat that dry corn. Yeah, I eat mine. Hey, back in the day, the parents used to actually discipline their fucking children. I ain't about to judge y'all. I'm gonna judge this place. Leave me the fuck alone. How about that? Book of 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 9. The Lord is not slack concerning his promise. Well, I forgot where I stopped at. I'm gonna restart at this point. Because I'm doing more rambling. I'm very angry. Like, I'm in pain. Nigga. Have you ever had somebody lie on you and then you supposed to respect them still? How the fuck you do that? How you do that? Hey, no, it's respect. Listen, that's why I'm disrespecting. Like, people like want respect, but then you doing nigga shit. Like, what is you talking about? Hey, how about this? I bought some pussy, but you know how many people I saw bought pussy? That's calling themselves brothers, wearing fringes? Like, that's funny. That I'm the only one that brought it out, but you know when people did it? Hey, it don't make you wicked, right? Hey, I'm the devil now, huh? Hey, this is Second Peter chapter 3 and verse 5. For this they willingly are ignorant of that by the word of the Most High. The heavens were of old, and the earth standing out of the water and in the water. Whereby the world, you know. I don't know what that word. Let's look up that word world. I don't even want to teach. I really just, the spirit jumped on me to bring out them articles. Because the nigga that's in the world, I don't want to be a worldly ass nigga. Cosmos.
Strong's G 2889. Cosmos. Cosmos.
Says an apt and harmonious arrangement of constitution. So it's like the righteous government that the Heavenly Father is setting up. And I just said I ain't want to be around it. It's 3 different words for pretty much government. Or world. Slovakia. For world. 3 different words for world. Yeah, I always admit what I'm saying. Yeah, I've bought pussy. I've literally, like, I got women I ain't got about pussy. Right? Like, I don't want that many women. You know what I mean? Not over here in the kingdom. Yeah. So like, but I don't care who think they somebody think. Like, nigga ain't gonna even, like, again, I don't respect it, but I respect it. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people be vulnerable and faking and lying and shit. Like, I don't like liars. Because a liar do anything besides lie. And that's accepted because I get the fact that the Lord doing this, right? But I don't get when somebody chooses to step in. Nah, that was the Lord too. So how the fuck you figure that one out? Because it was the Lord when everything was with, right. I'm cool. May you be cool. And a huge embrace. I'm going to actually like switch up my channel. Yeah. Why this? May the Lord watch over all of us. I'm going to bring out these couple of scriptures that I got on deck. Yeah, we going to see how that shit works. Because I can't get over this shit while I'm got to listen to y'all talk shit, and then this nigga just, I'm a perfect nigga. He Gorilla Hebrew. he just, the Lord ain't touched me, so I'm okay. Then when the Lord, I don't even want to see it, man. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to switch up some shit. So look, I'm not going to do nothing disrespectful. I'm going to go ahead and praise, call, Lord, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Racha, double honors to the elders and to the apostles that taught me the truth. And I'll be labeled, I'm the police, all kind of shit. I hear everything based on this, but I've heard everybody say something about me. Ain't about a bitch. No, man, do you know where I come from? Them fighting words, if you say something about me? Double honors to the elders and to the apostles that I learned this truth from. Peace and salutations to the Akim across the four corners of the earth, pushing the truth with faith, with sincerity, as well as risking their lives on the free. I'm going to get a female girl dog for him. And I'll do some ignorant shit and put her in the middle and see which one of you, and I think you'll kill him over her. Nigga, that's we gonna make that nigga, I'm the gangster, nigga. See, I'm weird like that. Like, it's a whole little other thing here. So, yeah, you right, but I think you pretty much wrong because is one side of the story. Like it's funny and not funny. It's like it's cool and it's not cool. May the Lord do it how He do it, but I can't keep doing this. It's corny. You done did all this just to, but I'm just curious, what makes the spirit different from you? Like I watched individual get mad when they was like, well, you spoke on the Lord talk to you like Messiah, right? But it's an elder that always talk about the Lord taught me this. So, huh? I ain't supposed to speak on that. So I'm confused. Like, right. Like, I mean, I'm not really confused. My relationship with the Lord and your relationship with the Lord is not the same relationship. Like, we all got our own relationship. Right. I look at you like my elder because you, like, the one that gave me that. Like, Simeon was like, I just want to see the Lord's chosen. Right. And he begged for that and got to see it. The Lord blessed him with his wish. You get what I'm saying? No, man. Like, I don't think you really understand me. I don't think a lot of y'all do. And that's cool. But it ain't cool because you should leave me the fuck alone then. You should leave me alone. You know why? My life is not easy. It's not funny. It's not fun. It's not like what do you think this is? You think we just playing like pinochle or some shit? What do you think this is? I probably won't even upload this. How about that?